Hey guys, hope everybody is doing awesome. If this is your first time here, then welcome. This is the next video in my series all about my curly hair products that I currently have in my stash. So we're going to be talking all about strengthening products today. We are going to be getting into powders, treatments, hair teas, spritzes, everything that I have right now to help keep my hair strong and healthy and keep that protein moisture balance going on, help with damage, which is very topical because my hair is a little damaged right now. So a lot of the products that we're going to be talking about, I am going to be getting even more intimately familiar with over the coming months to try to get my hair back on track. I've been really loving this series and loving that you guys have been enjoying it. So we are going to dive right on in with powders, Ayurvedic treatments, things like that. So the first that I have here, I used just yesterday. This is the Curly Proverbs Henna and Aloe Mask. As you guys know, I've been getting more into Ayurveda over the past few years, and Ayurveda is amazing for helping to strengthen not only your hair, but right at that follicle level, really great for hair growth and reinforcing just the overall health and balance of your hair. You might know that this is not my favorite of my two Curly Proverbs powders. This one is a mixture of henna, aloe, fenugreek powder, and slippery elm. And although this one did a really nice job of coloring my hair, it gives me more so of like a slight like dirty blonde when it comes to coloring my grays. But the thing that I don't love about it, you might be able to see, is that it is very difficult for me to rinse out. I can literally rinse my hair, coat it with a conditioner in the shower for an hour, and I'm still gonna have this stuff in my hair. But I will say that it left it feeling really good. My curls that have been looking a little sad on the ends definitely look like they have a little bit more elasticity in there, a little bit more bounce, a little bit more curl definition. So I think it definitely helped to strengthen my hair, which I love. I will say though, I think this is the best that my hair has felt with the henna and aloe mask. So whereas before I said that I would never purchase this one again, I might purchase like one a year just because of how good it makes my hair feel. But I do not love all the random little henna bits that hang out in my hair. Can you see it? I don't know. Oh yeah, and y'all, I only have a leave-in conditioner and oil in my hair right now. Although it's not my favorite of the Curly Proverbs henna powders, I do really like it now. Next is my actual favorite. This is the Curly Proverbs Pro Strength Henna Powder. Unlike the henna and aloe mask, this one is just 100% henna. This is what I use for the majority of my hair coloring. It gives me the deepest color, and it also applies and rinses so smooth. I don't have like all these little henna bits that I have going on now when I use this one. As far as strengthening, this is my second most strengthening product that I have in my stash. So I'll alternate this with my #1 like go-to protein, like heavy duty protein treatment. I will use this to get more of the Ayurvedic benefits of strength and the color, and then use the other one that I'm going to be showing you guys. I do feel that it gives me a little bit more curl definition, especially if my hair is like it is right now, a little bit weaker, a little bit thinner due to mechanical damage, which is what I'm pretty sure I have going on right now. So my primary usage of this is for the color, but the strengthening benefits are really nice as well. So this is supposed to be the powder section, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys my #1 strengthening product. My hair loves protein, so luckily a lot of my products have a nice balance of protein and moisture in there. But when my hair is breaking, when it is starting to really look super weak, which is the road we were going down recently, then I'll pull this bad boy out to hopefully try to stop it in its tracks before it gets too bad. And this is the Apogee Keratin 2-Minute Reconstructor. It's supposed to add strength and softness in one quick step. It's also supposed to be good against heat and chemical damage. So I always make sure to use this before I straighten my hair, and also just try to use it at least once every 2 months to get my hair a really healthy dose of hardcore proteins in there. This one has a mixture of different hydrolyzed proteins that are much smaller and help to get into your hair strands a lot better. This one leaves my hair feeling pretty soft, probably because it has silicones in there as well. But as far as the strengthening aspects of it, this one really does help to decrease breakage. So this one is a perfect like heavier weight protein product. So back to our Ayurvedic powders. I recently got this hibiscus powder from Hatache. They now sell like raw materials like oils, butters, and different powders, which is really fun. But this is so pretty. I'm gonna be using this in my next Pro Strength henna batch to give my hair like a different dimension of color and also give it some of the benefits of hibiscus. I love hibiscus because it helps to give me a lot of softening in addition to the strengthening. So if you're someone who's protein sensitive but you want to still make sure that you're getting a nice balance, I would highly recommend maybe using some hibiscus powder mixed into your leave-in conditioners, your deep conditioners. This ingredient in particular helps to strengthen at the root, which is really great for promoting healthy hair growth and just giving you a nice solid foundation for strong hair in general. This is also a newer product for me. This is from Soultanicals. Their natural hair Ayurvedic superfoods. This has 11 different Ayurvedic ingredients, so this one is another great one to just add into pretty much anything to get a nice well-rounded dose of Ayurveda into any product that you're using. When it comes to strengthening ingredients specifically, we've got fenugreek, which is great for hair fall, brahmi, which is awesome for strengthening the hair follicles. This is the first time I've ever heard of this ingredient. It is triphala. It repairs damaged hair. Whenever I'm specifically looking for a product that's going to strengthen, I look for buzzwords like repair, restore. So when I see repair, I know that's something I can use to hopefully get my hair back on the track to a little bit more strength. And this also has hibiscus in there as well. So since I am trying to use more Ayurveda, I am going to become very familiar with this product as well over the coming months. We have a lot of things in here that are marketed as deep conditioners and could have easily gone into the next section of this series, but these are things that I pulled out specifically. So I need moisture, but I also want a little bit extra oomph when it comes to keeping my curls intact, helping to repair damage. This product I have used, but it's been a really long time, so I don't remember if I would use this as a deep conditioner following cleansing, or if I would use this maybe as its own product and then follow it with a moisturizing product. I'm gonna have to revisit it to kind of see. But this is the Rue Anti-Aging Porosity Control Corrector and Conditioner. It's supposed to be great for porous, age-weakened hair. And it says that 85% of people who use this notice stronger hair. Got this from Sally's. This was when I first learned about porosity. It also says that this is really good after chemical treatments if you're going to be doing like any type of color process. I am planning for this to be in my next empties video probably towards the end of the year, so I will report back with how this does. Unlike the Rue that I used 1,000 years ago, I have never used this one. This is the Curls and Potions Shea Butter and Mint Clay Gloss. It's a length retention conditioning pre-treatment. This is a product that kind of scares me. The directions say that you are not supposed to get this on your scalp. I'm like, what happens if I get it on my scalp? Is something bad gonna happen? It says you can use this from 30 minutes to 4 hours, but not overnight. There's strict rules that you're supposed to follow. So you're supposed to use this before you shampoo and condition. I'm gonna use it that way, even though it is calling me to use it as a deep conditioner. But for something like this with such like specific instructions, I'm gonna be following it to the T. But it says that this is a natural blend of herbs and clay to aid in extreme length and moisture retention. With each application, your hair becomes stronger, shinier, and thicker. This pre-treatment also detoxifies your hair and removes impurities caused by environmental toxins. I think I'm gonna finally take the plunge and use it in the next month or so to see how we go. If you've used this before, let me know your thoughts, your experiences, if you have any tips for me. One of my recent favorite category of products in the realm of strengthening are hair teas. They are quick to use, offer really awesome impactful benefits without a lot of hoopla with incorporating them into your routine. So tea rinses in general have been super popular in just hair care in general for centuries because of all the benefits that they have, especially for strengthening. And the ones that I've been using recently smell amazing. The first one that I have here that I've been using the most is from Serenzo Beauty. I always realize after the series videos or during the actual video, like right now, that there are some products that I cannot find. And I know that I have a butterfly pea flower hair tea from Serenzo Beauty that I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my stash, but this one is the pumpkin coffee latte hair rinse. But with fall in the air soon, this one should be making the rounds again very shortly on the website if it hasn't already. Green tea has an amazing reputation for helping with breakage and hair fall, keeping your follicles nice and strong, aiding in lymph retention and growth. Just a powerhouse of a tea. So the jasmine and green tea hair rinse is one that helps to reduce hair loss and stimulate hair follicles. Yes, green tea. The jasmine has antibacterial and antimicrobial properties, and this is also supposed to be good at reducing dandruff causing bacteria and cleansing the scalp. This is another one that I am planning to break out really soon. As you guys know, I am planning to straighten my hair for the first time in 2 years in a few months, so I'm hoping to just fortify my hair, really help to prep it, keep it nice and healthy before, during, and after that process. So I am going to be using my hair teas a lot more in the coming months. And the last one that we have here is another one that smells so good. This one is also from Serenzo Beauty, the Clove and Ginger Black Tea Hair Rinse. Black tea is supposed to help with extreme shedding. Yes, please, I need that right now very much. And clove and ginger help to stimulate the scalp. It's another one that I love the smell of and plan to break the seal off very soon. Speaking of awesome smelling hair rinses, one that I have from Shea by Na, who is no longer around, technically, kind of, sorta. It's her hair chata. This is a cinnamon, rice, and milk rinse. It's got fermented rice water, which is again really good for fortification for the hair follicles. A lot of people were using rice water heavily in their routine a few years ago. I see that it's still going strong, which I like to see. My hair enjoys it. I've never made it and I never plan to, so I love seeing pre-packaged versions like this that I can use and enjoy that have the benefit of smelling not like a foot, like I hear that rice water usually does. Great ingredients on this one. We'll see if she comes back in the future, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how this stuff does on my curls. And last but not least, for our teas, our rinses, is from Soultanicals, their Sprout Follicular Rice Tonic. This is another one that has rice water in there, as well as Ayurvedic herbs. The ingredients in this one definitely seem to target the follicles, specifically the epicenter of healthy hair growth. In addition to the rice waters I've mentioned, we've got things like bringraj, amla, shikakai, ashwagandha, neem, green tea. So we've got some Ayurvedic powerhouses in there. And the claims on this one are pretty serious. It says it's supposed to promote cell regeneration, shield against damage, nourish the hair follicles, improve elasticity, just all the things. This one definitely seems like it would be a great contender for me to use in my pre-straightening hair fortification. Let's get these curls good. I know a lot of people use and love this one, so if you have, let me know your thoughts down below. We are going to be getting into some strengthening conditioning syrups, if you will. Both are from Soultanicals. We've got the Can't Believe It's Not syrup. This is a chocolate extreme conditioning supreme, and the reason that I included this in the strengthening category, even though as I mentioned a lot of these could play double dipping in the conditioning, deep conditioning video that we're going to be doing next, but this one specifically has blackstrap molasses as the first ingredient, and molasses are supposed to be good for strengthening, helping to repair damage. If you've got breakage going on, it's supposed to be a really nice natural remedy for that. After I shampoo my hair, I'm going to apply this stuff. I've never used it before. Again, I'm hoping that this is the year. I think that this one's going to be a really good option for giving my hair gentle strength. I've also used the molasses, I can't remember the name of the product, but it was in my last empties video, also from Soultanicals. That would be a product that I would use. It was like a molasses deep conditioner repairing type of situation. I'm hoping that this one, with all that molasses that's in there, will give me the same type of results or even better maybe. Also from Soultanicals, I do not like this product. I'm going to be adding this one to deep conditioners to give me a little bit of extra dimension, a little bit of extra benefits from all the awesome ingredients in this one, but using it by itself, my hair did not like. I Can't Believe It's Not honey agave deep conditioning hair caramel. This one also has blackstrap molasses a little bit farther down the list, but the first ingredient for this one is agave nectar, which is a humectant, so that's why I think it'll be a really good addition to deep conditioners, as well as the blackstrap molasses in there for a little bit extra strength. So that is just a way for me to use this stuff up, because my hair just was not a fan. I have a whole video using this. I look so cute in that video. I love that makeup look. That video is old as I don't know what. I'll link it up here if you guys want to check it out. But I just remember that look and being so happy with how that video turned out. But yeah, did not like this stuff when I used it, but maybe things have changed since it's been a while. Our next category of strengthening products is going to be one of my favorites, of course. These are like the deep conditioners, creamy post shampooing, get things nice and soft with the added benefit of strengthening products. So keeping up with Soultanicals train, the Fro Shade UV Deep Defense Mask. This comes out every summer, so this is probably on its way out if it is still on the website. But this one's supposed to guard against UV damage and also help if you've been out in the sun. It's got colt's foot hydrolyzed rice protein, which is a bit more of a gentle protein as opposed to hydrolyzed wheat protein. Now this one's one of my favorite Soultanicals deep conditioners. I have a whole video just on this one product. This is the Glide and Go Deep Ayurvedic Fenugreek Treatment. It's got herbal teas as well as botanicals. This one is great because it gives me a nice hit of strength from the Ayurveda while also giving me a ton of moisture. So this is another great option if you want to get that protein moisture balance going, but you don't want protein overload on your hair. The Miss Frosty Deep Repairing Froterizer. These, y'all know Soultanicals always catches me up with their very innovative wordplay with the titles of their products, but this one's got baobab protein and cocoa butter in there. Again, when I see repairing, restoring, rejuvenating, things like that, I know might be good for me to reach for and look at the ingredients to see if they'd be a good option when I need a little bit extra. So this is a winter deep conditioner from Soultanicals that is very, very popular. And last but not least, for my Soultanicals, more like proteiny type of products, deep conditioner wise, is there a Holy Henna Healing Hair Antenna deep conditioning caramel hair gloss. Anything with henna in there, since I already know about the different strengthening properties that it has, I always kind of keep in mind when I want to use a product that has a little bit more in the vein of not just moisture, keeping that balance. This one I got a few of one year for Black Friday, and I've been hearing good things about it. I think this would be awesome for me to use in between my henna treatments, not only to maybe keep the color looking a little fresher, but also to give me like a little tiny hit of henna in between doing like a full like sleep in it, mix it up, mud head type of vibe. We've got the Camille Rose Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. That's another buzzword that I look for to check out the ingredients. Penetrating, see what we've got going on, and maybe really get in those strands. I did a decent job, but I don't plan to repurchase it. It's too thick, too gloppy. So I am definitely looking forward to finally getting this one out of my stash. The Eden Body Works Split In Repair Mask. This one is supposed to be really good for smoothing the cuticle. I don't know about the whole repairing split ends thing. You get a ton of product for a pretty good price. I know that Eden Body Works recently raised their prices, just like so many other things going on right now, but even so, comparably, Eden Body Works is one of the most affordable, good ingredients lines out there. So if you guys have tried this one as well, I also really like the packaging. Look at that little gold accent they got going on. But yeah, if you've tried this one, let me know what you think. This is from their almond and marshmallow collection, so both of those things I enjoy to eat, so I'm hoping that my hair really likes this too. From Misc, we've got the Strengthening Protein Deep Conditioner. This one's got baobab protein, another more gentle but effective protein. I have used this and I don't really like it too much. It does okay, just like the Camille Rose. I'm gonna use this up, but don't plan to repurchase it. This one also has a few different proteins in there, like hydrolyzed wheat protein and hydrolyzed silk protein. So in addition to the more gentle baobab, you do have those slightly stronger proteins, kind of get like the best of both worlds. This is the Brahmi Root Hair Mask. This is one of my favorite deep conditioners. Bask and Bloom changed the formula of this one. It's exactly the same as when they were Lace Naturals. So I think I have 2 more of these left, thankfully, but I love this product. It's such an awesome mixture of Ayurvedic ingredients, moisturizers, so my hair just feels very balanced after I use this. It feels super soft. My curls feel like a little bit tighter. From the Main Choice, we've got their 4-leaf clover deep conditioner. I haven't used this one, but it's got some strengthening claims in there as well. Shea Moisture, this is the Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. I heard that this is awesome for if you have really dry hair that's a bit damaged. This is really effective while not drying your hair out. It gives a lot of moisture on its own. I think they've changed the formula since I used this. I don't know, you guys. Shea Moisture is always doing something, but I always thought the packaging on this was really cute. From Curls and Potions, we've got the Bamboo and Rice Water Deep Repair Mask. This is supposed to be great specifically for protein and moisture balance. I am going to be using this one very soon. From Nature's Little Secret, their Milk Strengthening Deep Conditioner. It's got coconut as well as goat milk in there. Some more gentle strengthening ingredients for when you want a hit of protein but don't want to do like a full-on protein treatment. From Terrene Fusions, which is sadly no longer in business. Everything that I've tried so far from this brand I have loved, so I am sure I'm gonna love these too when I use them. This is the Replenishing Deep Conditioner. It's got amino acids, which are really great targeted hair care for repairing, as well as castor oil, molasses, and slippery elms. Terrene Fusions, please come back. Another one from them is the Hemp Conditioning Mask. It says that this is a restorative penetrating deep conditioner. It says that it strengthens hair while effectively removing tangles. Both of these just sound like a dream. This one I need to use because I've had this forever and a day. This is from Silk Dreams, the Shea What Deep Conditioner. This has, I can't even tell you guys because the label is so jacked up, but it's got hydrolyzed wheat protein in there, some silk amino acids, which are great for smoothing. It looks so thick. I don't think I'm gonna like it. This brand, I don't even know where I got this from. I don't know anything about Silk Dreams, you guys, if they're still around, but we're gonna use it. Gonna get this in the empties videos. Hashtag use up the stash. True by Made Beautiful. This is from their Repair and Restore collection. The Damage Control Repairing Deep Treatment Mask. This one's got mango, shea, rice water, and guava. This looks like it's gonna be a really nice, gentle, more leaning on the moisturizing, but with a nice, healthy amount of strengthening ingredients type of product. Similarly to the Curls and Potions Deep Conditioner, this one from Mael is supposed to be good for specifically maintaining a really good protein moisture balance. Treatments. This used to be one of my favorite deep conditioners. I don't really rock with Mielle anymore due to all the stuff they pulled a couple of years ago at this point, I think. From Mop Top, we've got their deep conditioner. This one has a lot of proteins in there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's got hydrolyzed wheat and soy protein. It's got honey in there, so we've got the humectant moisture that we like to see. I've mentioned before, I really enjoy Mop Top. I wish they were still sold in Target. Now this one is in Target, at least that's where I got this from. This is from Raw Sugar, the Healing Power Avocado, Banana Oil, Coconut Milk, and Honey Deep Conditioner. It says that it has nature's most reparative ingredients to strengthen, hydrate, and give you lots of shine for visibly healthy hair. I love the Raw Sugar packaging. I think it's so cute. From Oyen, this is the What the Hemp Deep Moisture Mask. It's an ultra nourishing deep conditioner that softens and strengthens dry hair. I haven't used this one before. It does have bamboo extract, which is another more gentle protein strengthening ingredient. Bamboo is a natural and sustainable source of silica, so I love that they use that. From Juice Organics, this is a brand that I have never seen except for this one time I got this product. They're repairing hair mask. It's got awesome ingredients in there, stuff that I've never seen before in a hair product. It's got organic white grape juice in there, hydrolyzed soy protein. Nice, delightful little deep conditioner. Definitely plan to use this one soon as well. I don't know how to feel about this. This is from Cantu when they were trying to like rebrand a little bit. This is from their Texture by Cantu line. Their Strengthen and Restore Moisture Mask. It says that it replenishes strands. Got good ingredients, but it's also got canola oil way up there in the top 3. It's got hydrolyzed soy protein. Their packaging, I thought at the time, was very cute. I don't have the best luck with Cantu, which is something that a lot of us can say. I know they do have their fans out there, but my hair traditionally hasn't been one of them, so remains to be seen. From Texture Me Natural, we've got the Henna and Amla Deep Conditioner. Again, whenever I see henna in a product, it's something I gravitate towards when I want to give my hair a little bit more in the realms of like curl elasticity, helping to repair and fortify. I am looking forward to this one, just like when I mentioned the Sultanicals Henna Gloss. I'm going to kind of use this one too in the meantime, in between my henna sessions. Inahashi Naturals, this is the Mango Hemp Restorative Hair Mask. This one has silk amino acids. It's also got panthenol, hydrolyzed oat protein, hemp seed oil. Just seems like it's got a really nice mixture of ingredients, and this is a brand that I have heard great things about. From Mozeki, which is no longer around, which is a shame on one hand because I loved her products, but on the other hand, her customer service was not great and it was just a hot mess. So maybe if she comes back in the future and kind of like rejigs the whole thing, that would be awesome, but they haven't been around forever and a day. But this is the Mozeki Carrot Protein Mask. It also has egg yolk powder, which is great for strengthening. People have been using eggs for protein, not only internally, but externally, mixed in the hair mask with some mayo for decades. So I'm excited to see how it does with that. Yogurt powder, which I believe is also good, like we mentioned in that Shea Moisture yogurt and Manuka honey deep conditioner, like protein treatment situation, and buttermilk powder. So it's got like a nice variety of ingredients in there. If you guys saw my Curl Origin 5 deep conditioners on one day video, this is one of the deep conditioners that I used in that one. This is their Maracuja Deep Recovery Conditioner. This one is targeted for strengthening and growth. This was not one of my favorites from Curl Origin, but I remember on that wash day liking all 5 that I used. I think this one was maybe number 3 out of 5 for my favorites. From Mielle, this is the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. This one has biotin and is supposed to be good for hair growth. This is the one specifically that my boyfriend likes. I might be giving him this one tomorrow, right after this video. From Sprouted Curlies, the sister company to Curl Origin. If you guys saw my channel, I just did another head-to-head video using 5 Sprouted Curlies deep conditioners, and that one was really fun. This one was hiding in my stash and I knew it was around, but also I wasn't really pressed about using it for that video because it's the coconut water repairing mask. Coconut is in so many things. I wasn't like super excited about using this one in the head-to-head video, but I will use it all on its own to see how it does. But this one is supposed to be good for repairing damaged hair specifically. So this is my last unknown that I have right now from Sprouted Curlies. From Curls, we've got their Cashmere and Caviar Hair Mask. This one has another really interesting ingredient that I've never seen in anything else before. It's got, as the name entails, cashmere in there, specifically hydrolyzed cashmere wool as one of the strengthening ingredients highlighted here. It's also got green tea extract. We talked about how awesome that is for helping the follicles, preventing hair fall. Champagne fruit extract. I have heard not many good things about this. I think this line has been discontinued now. It was discontinued pretty quickly actually. This big old puppy from Sultanicals I totally forgot to put with the other ones because it just stands out. It's so big big that it kind of just like hid in plain sight with the other stuff. But this is their Strand Repair Cuticle Strengthening Recovery Mask. It's got vegetable amino acids. It says it's supposed to be really good for dry, damaged tresses. It instantly softens and conditions as well. It also reinforces the strands for improved strength, returns elasticity, and it helps to protect the hair. It says it's great for deep recovery. Wasp, go away, leave me alone. This is not one that I've seen from Soultanicals since I purchased it. These little babies from Garnier. First we've got the Strengthening Treat 1 minute hair mask with banana extract. You guys remember these? You're supposed to put this on your hair for 1 minute to get the results. I'm not leaving anything on my hair for 1 minute. So in addition to the Strengthening Treat with banana, we've also got the Deep Repairing Treat with papaya extract, another of the 1 minute masks. I don't think they're made in these little cute little tiny pots. I've seen them in like the bigger ones. They almost look like little planters almost. They have different new varieties and stuff. So if you've tried either of these from Garnier, let me know what you think. From Diva Curl, we've got the Deep Sea Repair Seaweed Strengthening Mask. This one again would have been awesome from my Little Mermaid hair video a couple of months ago. I don't really use stuff from Diva Curls because after their whole drama a couple years ago, I'm just like, I'm good, thanks. I have enough issues with my hair if I have to worry about a product doing something crazy. So I will be using up the Diva Curl stuff that I have, and then after that I'm pretty much good on them. But yeah, I haven't really heard much about them recently after all that, so I don't really know what to expect from this one. But I remember the time that I got it, I was really excited about it. This one is like OG packaging, brings me back to like the little kid relaxer days. This is from Lustre Silk, their olive oil hair mayonnaise. It's got ingredients like olive oil, of course, egg protein, really high up on the list. We talked about that with the Mozeki, the benefits of egg and how people have been using that forever and a day for strengthening and protein. From the main choice, we've got the green tea and carrot deep strengthening and restorative mask treatment. Now this one, I had so many of these in my stash because the main choice when they first came out, their packaging, their marketing, their ingredients got me, you guys. I have so much main choice in my stash now, it's not even funny. But I realized 2 full tubes after using this stuff up that I just don't like this. I remember someone in the comments told me this is one of their favorite deep conditioners. I wish that I had felt the same way about this, but it just made my hair feel kind of dry. I think I'm gonna use this up by adding some oils in there, maybe another deep conditioner, hydrolyzed wheat protein, silk amino acids in there. Biotin, that green tea extract, is really, really high up in the list, so I want to reap the benefits of the awesome ingredients in this product, but for my hair to actually like it at the same time. Now, a brand that I would not recommend to anyone because the owner is a scammer. This is from Curl of Essence. This is the Neem and Henna Hair Thickening Deep Conditioner. We're not gonna give them any more shine than what needs to be in this video. And the Ayurvedic Strengthening Mud, those 2 products. If you guys are wondering what happened, the quick version, if you haven't heard me talk about it, she scammed a ton of people one year for Black Friday. Very attitudey when it came to where people's products were and getting a refund, because it was, I think it's almost 3 months when people weren't getting their products, and it was just giving scammer. The people that did receive their orders had missing products. That was me, but it was not worth me contacting that woman ever again. And she's wiped all evidence on her social media of this whole thing and rebranded, started fresh. Well, always when I mention them, I want to give like a quick condensed version of that to warn people of Curl of Essence. I don't want that happening to you all if you come across that brand, so definitely recommend to steer clear. Now on the other side of the spectrum, a brand that is totally awesome and has an amazing owner, Serenza Beauty. Again, we've got the Babasu and Rice Water Deep Conditioner. Rice Water again is a star in the Keep Your Hair Strong, as well as we've got the Quinoa and Bamboo Protein Deep Conditioner. We've got protein right in the name there, yes please. From She Sent It, we've got the Fortifying Hair Mask. This says that this specifically is a gentle strengthening conditioner, keratin and olive oil, so this one might be a great option if it is still around. I haven't shot with She Sent It in quite some time, so I'm not sure, but I remember using this and I didn't like it that much. Mop Top, I actually like their daily conditioner in the lemon sage. I like this more than the deep conditioner. This one is a little bit thinner, but I find that it is more moisturizing, but it still gives me like that smoothness, like to where my frizz is decreased, my cuticle doesn't feel as like frayed at the end. This one has hydrolyzed silk protein as well as silk amino acids, soy protein, wheat protein, so it's still got like a nice variety. They have the type of proteins that can be kind of good for filling in like the kind of weakened spots of your hair, proteins that are good for smoothing and shine. They each have have their overall function. And it says that the strengthening ingredients in this product helps to penetrate the hair, which helps to build up the moisture content and helps to prevent split ends. So I don't know about that, but it sounds pretty good. This one used to be one of my go-tos back early in my natural hair journey. This is the Aubrey GPB. Something about saying this, I always get tongue twisty. Glycogen Protein Balancing Conditioner. And like I mentioned in my last empties video, Aubrey used to be one of my favorite brands. I love their Camellia conditioner. I have a few other ones. I think they're Rose and this one that used to be my go-tos. I would go through so many bottles. This one has glycogen protein and milk protein, which is rich in various amino acids that help to strengthen and mend damaged areas. So this was a protein treatment that I would use that was a little bit more than your typical deep conditioner's protein, but not quite as heavy protein wise as my Affinity. This one is an old favorite of mine. I have so many. I'm pretty sure this isn't the current formulation, which is good because I prefer the OG formulation much better. This is from AshkinsCurls, their Aloe Mint Moisturizing and Silkening Deep Conditioner. It says that it restores dry and thirsty strands while infusing strengthening proteins to prevent breakage and maximize length retention. Help me to smooth my naturally very rough cuticle. If I had any areas of my hair that felt kind of rough and bumpy, or that seemed to have a little bit more, or if my hair was starting to get a little bit more breakage than I was comfortable with, I would use this deep conditioner and it just helped to smooth and moisturize really well. So being that I love this formula so much, I am really glad that Past Ashley got a few jars to play around with. Another one from Garnier, we've got the Damage Repairing Treat Conditioner. I think this is the conditioner version of that little teeny tiny one that I showed you guys, so maybe it's a little bit thinner. This will be a nice little quick shot of protein type of product. This one on the other hand is very proteiny to the point where whatever's in this formulation made my hair feel very hard. So I think this is one that I would definitely need to follow up with a moisturizing conditioner. This is from Elosense, who is also no longer around, unfortunately. This is the Extended Moisture Repair Treatment. Do not let that moisture in the name fool you though. I'm not protein sensitive, but if I was, this is how I think that my hair would feel after using a product. This one has wheat proteins to strengthen and fortify weak hair. This is another one that it's been a while since I used. It is incredibly liquidy. Like, it is not like a conditioner. It is not like one of these syrups. It is more like a almost liquidy hair serum. So I'm going to use this again soon to see how it does, because it has been some time. My hair's changed since then. We might have much better luck with it. Now this one I got as a little sample when I got my Not Your Mother's Apple Deep Conditioner from Ulta. This is the Not Your Mother's Bond Building Curl Talk Conditioner for stronger curls. This is a nice little sample for me to use on all of my head, I think, for me to see how we go with this one. It has a blend of rice amino acids with a natural high performing bond multiplier to help repair damaged hair bonds for greater curl retention and manageability. Bargain Olaplex vibes based on that description. We'll see, because I did not like Olaplex. This one I want to love, and I still feel that there's hope for it. This is from Rakuten. This is their Vanilla Bean Deep Treatment. It is definitely one that I reach for when I feel like my hair needs a little bit more protein than moisture, but I still don't want it to have protein overload. It's one of those like mid-weight products for me. It says that it is a nourishing blend of wheat and soy proteins as well as keratin. The main reason I wanted to get this is because I heard how good it smells. There's actual little vanilla beans in there, if you can see, but this is not one that I reach for very frequently, again because it doesn't leave my hair feeling great afterwards, and the strengthening that I notice is very minor. So I don't know, I want this to work because it smells so good. From Carol's Daughter's Strength and Length Care System, we've got the Green Supreme Vitalizing Conditioner. It says that this helps weak, undernourished hair, which is definitely what I feel like my hair has been feeling like lately. Very weak, very undernourished, very just not happy with me lately. It says that it creates resilient strength and it helps to restore shine and also provides nourishing strength. I think this has been discontinued. There are so many products from Carol's Daughter that I have in my stash that are no longer around. This has never been one of my like favorite brands, but there was a time period where they came out with certain lines like this one that just spoke to me, and I really like the packaging as well. This is so nice to use when your hands are all slippery, like a nice kind of wide pump bottle, so you can like just get the product on your hands. This is another one that I'm so glad I got multiples in because I love this so much. It is a blast from the past brand. This is from Activate. They used to be talked about heavily on the Naturally Curly message boards. People love this brand, and when it got discontinued they ended up in Big Lots, and I was able to stock up, and I think everything was under like $2, so I got tons of these. So I'm at the last few tubes of it. So this is their hair repair deep conditioning treatment. This is just like a perfect combination of strength, moisture. It's got some marine botanicals in there as well with the seaweed. So I'm gonna actually add this one to my bathroom counter because this always is a product that I can rely on to help to revitalize my hair when it's just not feeling quite right. Moving on to my second to last category, which is spritzes. These are spritzes that I would use on my hair pretty much the way I would do any type of moisture mist. After I have deep conditioned my hair and before styling, I would use them to keep my hair nice and damp. I would use these on dry hair to give my hair some extra moisture if I'm like manipulating it to put into like a ponytail or something. But these are ones that, again, just like all the other products in this video, I would specifically reach for with the intent of using if my hair felt like it needed some additional strength. The first one that I have here is from Annabelle's Perfect Blend, which I did see her website was open again recently. So depending on when you're seeing this video, she might still be open, so definitely head over to the Annabelle's Perfect Blend website, take a little look around. As I've mentioned, she's only going to be open I think 3 or 4 times per year, so maybe this is, you know, the start of one of those times. Matcha green tea hair spritz. Matcha is a green tea, which again we've talked about is really great for the follicles, helping with breakage. One of the things I love about Annabelle's Perfect Blend is that you can really see the ingredient in there, so I love to see that like nice kind of deep tea, slightly greenish tint. I do have one from Annabelle's Perfect Blend that I think is like their bamboo hair spritz. From Sorenzo Beauty, we've got the Amla, and speaking of bamboo, Amla and Bamboo Moisture Mist. This one is great for adding moisture with the addition of the Amla and Bamboo. From Soultanicals, I picked up a couple of bottles of this at the same time I picked up their henna gloss that I showed you guys earlier. This is the Hair Shed Volumizing Root Spread. This is another tea spritz. This one has green tea, amla, fenugreek, and bamboo. We're seeing a lot of bamboo in this video. It says that you can use this a couple different ways. You can use it as a rinse out treatment, or you can spray onto your scalp and hair and just leave it in. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I love a quick way to get Ayurveda into my hair care, and so far all 3 of these are awesome ways for me to get that into my strands, whether I'm using them on wet hair, damp hair, or dry hair. Now I'm not going to give this company too much shine because I'm pretty sure that CC's Naturals is what Curl of Essence used to be called. With that being said, this is the Eclipse Everything Hair Mist from CC's Naturals. It's got green tea really high up on the list, one of our superstars. We'll see how we go because I don't know who you were before or who you are now, but suspicious. Some more bamboo. This is like the bamboo video. The Shea Moisture Bamboo Extract and Maca Root Resilient Growth Root Stimulator. I'm going to be using this one, even though it has this little applicator tip specifically for the scalp. I'm going to be using it there, but also just using it all over my hair in general. Could be really good for me to use before prepping, styling on dry hair while infusing moisture and some strength in there. Speaking of which, another product from Rue. This is the Anti-Aging Hair Serum Leave-In Treatment. This is another one that has some percentages here. It says 92% of people said their hair felt more rejuvenated. 88% of people said they had more increased strength in their hair. So I'm going to be using this the same exact way, focusing it on my roots while also getting in there to the length of my hair in general. And the last spray that we have here is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter and Biotin Length Retention Conditioner. It says that this one is also good to use as a heat protectant. It has hydrolyzed keratin, silk amino acids, days when I want to give it a little bit more fortification, a little bit more strength. And the last 2 products in this video are also from Rue. I've been waiting to use these, and I have a perfect video that I'm planning in the next couple of months to use one or both of them. The first that I have here is the 619 Anti-Aging Extra Moisture with Replenishing Panthenol. It's supposed to increase moisture by 76%. It's got 3 applications. So it says that you can use this as a leave-in conditioner. You use at least one of these ampules per week. It's supposed to be really good for fighting the signs of aging. My hair at this point, I've been natural for 13 years. So the hair that's on my head right now has been around for some time, so it could definitely use a little bit of extra TLC, so we'll see how we go with these. Last but not least, also from Rue, we've got the Anti-Aging Hair and Scalp Rehab with Renewing Biotin, whereas the other one said it has panthenol. It says it's supposed to penetrate the hair's cortex, breathe new life into thinning hair, which is definitely what I need. My hair, I've noticed, has been thinning a lot this year. You can't really tell because I feel like that henna treatment I did the other day really helped to give me a lot of extra oomph right now, but overall we could use a little bit of extra protection against the thinning lately. I'm going to be using these to restyle on dry hair. I think that'd be a really fun way to try these out so that they can penetrate that way. Those are all of my strengthening, fortifying, replenishing, protecting products. I am sure that I've missed maybe a handful, but overall this is the majority of those type of products that I have in my stash. Let me know in the comment section down below what are some of your favorite strengthening products. Really hope you enjoyed this video in my my full stash series. The next video in this series is going to be all about deep conditioners, so I can imagine that one is going to be a big video because I love deep conditioners. I have a ton of them. A lot of the ones in this video though are not going to be in that video because I don't want to do any overlap with the different series. So these are like a little preview of the deep conditioners that we got into today. If you did enjoy this one, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps to promote and boost my channel into YouTube's fickle little algorithm. Likewise, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. I would love to have you. Remember that I upload videos every Friday with some shorts in the meantime, in between time, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.